Hello there, lovelies. Welcome back to another tutorial. I'm Stephanie from Oh You're Lovely, where we carry the largest selection of wood flowers in the United States. This particular video is going to be a full-on, we're throwing it back to a will it work kind of vibe. We're gonna try something. I saw a picture online. That's how it always starts, right? I saw a picture, this time not on Pinterest. It was in one of my like decorating groups. I think it technically was Halloween, but this is gonna be a fall-based tutorial. Ooh, I just got my tattoo done. That's a little touchy. Anyway, sorry. So today's tutorial is going to involve a thrift store find, plastic bags, and a whole bunch of paper. We're gonna see if this is gonna work. So before we get into it all the way, I want to give you the vision, if you will, and we're gonna see how it goes. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna stuff 3 different size shopping bags with paper. I don't think I'll need bubble wrap. I think I got enough paper. Hold on, let me show you this. My dad found a crap ton of this kind of paper that is for like drafting. My dad's what's the word? You don't know, but I should, mechanical engineer. My dad's a mechanical engineer, there it is. And he has been for a really long time. So he's gone from, you know, hard copy to digital stuff. So he doesn't need all of this paper anymore because they don't do stuff by hand anymore. So he gave me stacks and stacks and stacks of this paper for my kids, but they're never gonna go through it all. So we're gonna use a lot of that, but you could use newspaper, craft paper, whatever you have on hand. I'm trying to use everything I have available to me, except for this. I mean, I found this at the thrift store. I really only want it for the base. All of this will make sense in a minute. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna stuff these full of paper, and then I will show you the next step in just a second. Okay, so I have stuffed 3, are you already seeing this maybe? 3 different well, these were 2 the same size, but I put less paper in one than the other. So we've got 3 of them. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some masking tape, and we're gonna give it a little bit of shape, all right? We'll shape her up a little bit. So, do I know what I'm doing? No, absolutely not. I don't know what I'm doing. So we're gonna do it together. That one there, okay. And I think it kind of depends on how, like, you make this as shaping as you want. I'm gonna try to make it a little bit more, give it a little bit more shape. She's looking a little lumpy bumpy, but don't most pumpkins look a little lumpy bumpy? Yeah, they do. All right, I'm gonna tape up the rest of these, and then we'll go to the next step. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for, step. We're going to the next step after all of the tape. Now I know, where are we? I know, this looks like a pile of garbage, which technically it is. However, if this works, just imagine how many like pumpkin topiaries you can do and not break the bank, because some of those styrofoam pumpkins, they get up there in price, those fake pumpkins. So here's the next step. I am gonna try and attempt to glue these together. I don't know if that's gonna work or not. I'm gonna do low temp glue just so that they're staying in, I think low temp. So they stay in place. I'm going to tape, or I'm gonna put glue on the tape, not on the plastic, because that's just gonna melt away with the hot glue. Then I'm taking it outside. I don't think I'm gonna take you with me because it's been on and off sprinkling. So if I gotta run, plus I don't think I should have my camera out there. So I'm going to spray paint these in just a combination of, I almost said pink. We're not doing pink, we're gonna go traditional. Yellows, oranges, reds. And then we'll come back in once that's dry and we're gonna do some detail work to make them look realistic. And then of course, as we do around here, there will be greenery and flowers to finish the piece. So, meet me back again in just a few minutes. It's just a few minutes it's a seconds for you, probably an hour for me. So, I'll see you there. So I took a break because this was just not going the way I had it in my head, which happens. And then I talked to Maggie, and I also went on Instagram and was just like, I don't know if I want to share this project because oh boy. We're gonna power through. We're gonna see if I can shine this pile of and see what happens. I don't know, the amount of flowers I might need to put on it to like make me happy versus trying to save money by not buying faux pumpkins. I might as well have probably just bought the faux pumpkins and needed to use less flowers. I don't know, but I don't know if you can see it on camera, so I'll show you in a second. But here is the greenery that we're gonna sprinkle in on here. So some of this were samples that we've gotten before that we didn't carry in the shop, but will still work for, you know, what I've got going on. Gotta use it up somehow, right? Some eucalyptus and just very fall muted tones. So I'm happy about this. I'm gonna use a low temp. This Betty, my handy dandy newer power glue gun, she has both low and high temp options. So we're gonna go low temp because we're gonna be gluing it onto essentially plastic bags. So low temp I think is gonna be for the win. Colors, I just grabbed flowers from all sorts of different assortments, and I have bins and bins and bins of dyed flowers. So here's just a little sprinkling. So we've got some peaches, burgundies, dark purples, kind of more mustardy yellows. I've got some navy blue, I don't know if I'll use that or not, and some different bark flowers too to sprinkle in because I love to throw in that brown tone with this. I have one single, kind of seen better days, Miss Ivy, but maybe we'll use that in there. I think that's really pretty. So first things first, I'm a realist, and I'm going to start with the greenery, I think. I think that'll make the most sense. A little bit here, and maybe we'll do a cascading, or I might just fill up all of the different sections of said pumpkin stack. I don't know. There's also like, I have this nice big gaping hole from like the bag ripping open, and I still like, it's like, oh, I'll just spray paint that. We're gonna put flowers right over that. So none the wiser. I don't think I'm gonna talk a lot through this. Your girl's gotta focus. Focus on how to slightly make this look better. And yeah, we'll see how this goes. It's a learning lesson. And also maybe will make you feel like, you know what? We all have days where projects just don't go how we hoped they would. And that's okay. We're gonna finish it, but we may not like it. I'll put it in front of the door of the studio for fall. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Here we go. I'm gonna go grab some music. I found a cool Spotify like fall playlist. I'm gonna put that on. You find whatever you want. Maybe put a horror movie, a spooky movie would be great to watch while trying to work on this monstrosity, but I'm not in the spooky movie mood. So fall music it is. Candles are lit. We are feeling comfy, cozy. This is going to, at least when we squint, look minimally okay. That's the goal. That is the goal. Ah! Needless to say, I'm glad I didn't give up on this project. It's still definitely up close and personal. It's shopping bags stuffed with paper and then spray painted, and I did use a little bit of acrylic paint too to highlight and create shadows and stuff. But I think from the street distance, like if I'm gonna put it outside, I think it's gonna look great next to my door till you walk up to the door and then you are like, oh, that's what's going on. That's clever. So there you go. I did also add some moss. At one point I decided I wanted a stem, so I grabbed a artificial stem, but you could just put a stick in there too. I just didn't have one handy, and I didn't feel like going outside, even though it's a lovely outside. I didn't feel like going foraging for sticks, so that was the best option I had. I'm not mad about it. Is it my best project ever? No, girl, no. Is it the worst though? Also no. So we're gonna call it a win for the day. I hope it shows too that sometimes things just don't go the way you want, but with a little bit of greenery and a couple lovely flowers, we can make the best of it. So I'm happy-ish with it. Let me know in the comments. Were you scared? Don't blame me if you were. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching the tutorial. If you made it all the way through, you get all of the gold stars. To find out about the 150 style wood flowers, craft supplies, and greenery, go to ohyourlovely.com. But before you do, let me give you a little treat this spooky season. Use the code YouTube30 to get 30% off and order. All right, you guys, I will see you next week, Wednesday, for another tutorial. Hopefully it goes a lot easier than this one. Fingers and toes and everything else crossed. We shall see. All right, I'm gonna scoot. Oh my gosh, this one did a mental number on me, so I'm gonna go scoot for a little while. I do match the project though today, so that's always fun when that happens. All right, you guys, I will see you next week for another tutorial. I'm Stephanie from Oh You're Lovely, and you, my friends, absolutely lovely. Bye guys.